the stake money here. Here's our field. Media Captain CC1, barrier 8 -5. 2 Blue Diamond for Ruben, barrier 5 down 7. 3 Maple Star Delorta, barrier 2 514. Riccio, number 4, Troy C, barrier 1 478. Very exciting newcomer, the Cosmos, is our 17 and 7 favourite. Barrier 3 487 for Nunez Cheyenne Warrior, number 6. For CW Brown, barrier 7 +7. 7's out. 8 is Racer King for KB Sue, barrier 10 down 5. Natural 9, MM for Dow, barrier 9 +2. Garawan for Zerman, barrier 11 -2. Jetman, WH Chan, barrier 6 -4. Number 12 is Zim Treasure, Benny Woodworth, barrier 4 +4. Track work, well, Riccio, there he is. J619, white face, white cap of Troy C putting him through his paces. Dragon Ruby on his inside there under Brad Barnum during the morning workouts. Very forward work by Riccio. In form, and I'm expecting another forward effort by this horse today. The Cosmos, a newcomer, well, we'll have to include him, I think. I think he's trialling well, he's working really well. And, I like the way he's moving. I think he's a class above this level, or this bunch of horses, with all due respect. I'm expecting a forward effort. And here's Blue Diamond, who was fourth back on the 6th of the 9. We'll see you shortly for our analysis of the parade.
So we're starting to zero in on the front runners and coming with a pretty good burst from the Smart People. And Blue Diamond, Sure Wind's gone, Lively Dragon in front. Is he vulnerable though to Desert Fox, who's starting to come home very quickly, 100 metres out. Lively Dragon in front. Desert Fox with the blinkers on, inch by inch, just packing him back. This is going to be very close, and he's back in town.
So back in parade with 17 minutes to go, 11 runners going to post here. Claims race number 8. Media Captain CC1 -2. Blue Diamond, Ruben takes off 2. Number 3 is Maple Star Delorta -3. Riccio TC takes off 2. Natural 9 MM for Dow on the 9 takes off 2 fellows. Over the page, Garawan Zerman +0.5. Jetman WS Chan +0.5. And Zin Treasure Benny Woodworth +0.5 as well. So that is it in terms of claims, as Matt Jones looks into the parade ring.
Indeed, for a good race coming up here, the National Orchid Garden Stakes. It's going to be a good one, and the Sin Treasure, Class 4. Well, Class 4 has never been a massive problem. He's a 5-time winner of this grade. I think you'd prefer him in a Crown GD, but I like him here, 1100 metres poly. That's pretty good for him, and at his best, he could play some sort of part. But I think I'll add, it's quite a strong Class 4.
It's a very strong Class 4 to me, and he's won 3 times over the course and distance. He's definitely not without a hope, and I think for bigger value punters, to include a horse for bigger trifectas and quartets, he's worth including.
He's had 61 runs, Gareth, and he's run in the quartet 30 times, so I think it's probably sound advice. He might not fire today, but he's not the worst. Cheyenne Warrior, 110 and a 32 for him.
Over the odds.
He's never won on the poly track ever, but he has run some good races still.
He's over the odds. It's not the worst of form. He's building now. He's getting closer, barring that penultimate run. I can see him featuring Corey Brown's an eye-catching booking, and yeah, I'm giving him a hope with the scratching of Lincoln Road. He's now snuck up to be my fourth choice.
Ran on well last time behind the General. That was 72 days ago. He has won fresh in the past. But his 4 wins, 2 of them here in Singapore and 2 of them elsewhere, all on the grass. It's a little bit gloomy and a little bit dark, but there's no rain around here. I'm sure it's raining in other areas in or around Singapore, but not here at the Turf Club. Number 5 is the Cosmos. How's he look to your eye, Gareth? Because Mark Walker, he's frequently got these newcomers to Singapore, and they're frequently in the market, but I don't think too many of them win first up. What are you expecting from him?
I'm expecting him to buck the trend, this horse.
Good.
I'll tell you why. He looks lean. He's a lot different to the horse that Mark has been getting in of late. You know, the other ones have been big and burly. This guy looks a lot more refined and leaner. I've enjoyed his trials. I've enjoyed his work. And I just think, looking at him, looking at his form, that he could be a cut above this lot. I just hope he breaks the drought of newcomers for the Walker Yard.
So a very interesting runner. His New Zealand record, his most recent performance, he won a maiden by a head. He's had 6 goes. He's been beaten 5 times. He's been able to pick up one particular race. So his New Zealand record says that he's no world beater. He's first up for 238 days. He's got Nunes. He's coming off a particularly good trial. He won a trial there, 2 trials ago, and then he came out and he ran 4th on Tuesday. So he's trialling very well, and plenty of us are giving him a strong push. Now, Race8 King, 42 and 12. He's had a bit of misfortune in his races from time to time. He has won some good ones. He's not without a chance here.
KB Sui, your new rider here, from a bit of a wide draw. And yeah, he's not the worst of them on best form. Can play a part. An interesting stat on the 1100 Poly. He's had 2 runs for a second and a third. He looks in good order. He looks very well on parade, and I agree with you. He's not the worst of them. Definitely worth including in bigger quartets.
So there is Race8 King. Number 1 is Media Captain. Well, he's back into Class 4 now, so he's in the winning zone. Won't be too much longer before he wins. The question is, will it be today?
The type of horse who could definitely spring a surprise. He loves the course and distance. He loves Class 4. He's well turned out. He's on his toes. I think he's in the game here. I think he's in the market. What do you think?
Media Captain, yeah, at his best. If he gets the right run at the head of affairs and he's not pressured, he certainly can play a part for Wong. 55 kilos.
Looks very well, this horse.
Now number 2 is Blue Diamond. He's another one who drops into Class 4. He's form behind Desert Fox, so that's pretty good form.
It is.
Not the worst of them here. 52 and 16. Very similar quote to that of Media Captain.
Yeah, I think he's over the odds person. He's my second choice in the race. I give him a big hope. Reuven's riding really well. From a good draw, I'm expecting a forward effort, and I hope he can feature.
Number 10 is Gadawan, 72 and also 19. Got pace, but you get the feeling that if he hasn't been able to win recently in a Kranji D, he won't be winning here.
I think it's just too tough, eh? I don't think he's got any hope at all. Not for me.
Yeah, so there is number 10, Gadawan, natural 9, 56 and 19. He looks a little bit on the short side, doesn't he? For a horse who's been running around a Kranji D.
And failing to fire there. Yeah, I think it's a tough ask. I think he's under the odds. I agree there. I don't give him much hope here, Matt. I'm going to leave him alone.
Now he's out to 94. Wow, that was a massive drift. So, friendless all of a sudden. Now, number 4 is Ricky O, Letitia Dragon, trained. Troy C's going to ride. Troy's had good success in these silks through the year. 21 and 8 for horses coming off a second behind Royal Fortune.
Yeah, I like this horse. He is my third choice in the race, and I've been keeping an eye on him. And I expect a forward showing. He likes to go forward, so from a good draw, I'm expecting Troy to sort of hopefully bounce him out, get him up in the race. And on recent form, he runs to his last race. He goes very close.
It's Ricky O. So Letitia Dragon looking for a win with Ricky O by Dusasso. Maple Star, 54, Mr. Consistent, they call him.
Oh, they do?
Well, no, I don't think they really do. But if you have a look at his record there, Gareth, he's finished in the top 4, 23 out of 39. So another quartet must if you're looking at for bigger perms.
Absolutely, I agree with you. First run for Stephen Gray, and he looks fantastic on parade, and same weight, which is encouraging. 240 days off. I expect a very bold showing from him. He's another that I think must go into bigger trifectas and quartets. He's proven he's reliable for those sort of bets.
Jetman, 258 and 61. Is he going to win?
No.
But no hope, has he? Jetman on current.
No, on best he could definitely play.
Oh, come on.
Jetman?
Jetman at his best could play a part against this field.
At this level, he's won at Class 4. He's won over the track and trip.
He's had 1 win in Class 4 from 21. He's coming up in Class 5 with 2 starts.
So on his best form in Class 4, he could definitely play a part. But I don't think there's any hope, yes or no, to answer your question.
Yeah, I think it's going to be tough for Jetman, to be honest. Never a big fan of the claiming rider on the lightweight horse. And there's the scene It's fabulous to see so many people here today. A lot of them are here, I'm sure, for the Grand Prix in town. They're coming out and getting a taste of our product here at the Singapore Turf Club, a product that we're so proud of. And they are moving out. The cameraman, there's an opportunity there. There were, just
High fashion.
Yeah, high fashion, male and female, so there's no bias. So, what are the tips here, Gareth?
I'm going 5 the Cosmos to win it from 2 Blue Diamond, 4 Riccio and 6 Cheyenne Warrior. 5, 2, 4 and 6. What do you like, Matt?
Really good race coming up here. I'm going to go with the Cosmos as well to win. I'm giving a strong push to Media Captain, so I'm going to go 5, 1. And also, I think Blue Diamond can run a race, so 5, 1, 2 and 6. 5, 1, 2 and 6 in this particular race. 5, 1, 2 and also 6. It's a nice little mix here of runners, Craig, with a few class droppers, a newcomer from New Zealand, some horses that we know on their day are very good, like Cheyenne Warrior, and then consistent horses like Maple Star and a few others who always are never too far away. Sin Treasure, another one of those. But I opted on the Cosmos. You could tell us more because you are the king of the trials. How's he going?
Yeah, he's been going well. He tried up on the 1st of September, and I thought he showed enough speed to be well in the firing line here, and he really wasn't pushed at all to win his first trial. And then on Tuesday, had the blinker pacifiers on. He got a little bit keen, and he had a really quiet time, but he still attacked the line strongly. I think from a good barrier draw, he'll be right in the hunt here. I'd be very surprised if he's not in the first 2 or 3 in the initial stages of this the 1100 metres. Probably just with a little bit of cover, and he'll be very, very hard to beat. So I put him on top. The Cosmos, Cheyenne Warrior is the horse that I thought might cause a bit of a surprise here. Back to the 1100 metres with Corey Brown on. $97, so he's at a massive old price. Number 2, Blue Diamond, and number 4, Riccio, 5, 6, 2 and 4. So going with the Cosmos from Cheyenne Warrior, Blue Diamond and Riccio for race number 8. There's a few other chances. Pretty decent race. This one, race number 8, the National Orchid Garden Stakes of the 1100 metres. So they're making their way down the track out towards the turf and then across to the poly track. So 1100 metres on the poly for this one. We don't have too many poly track races to go. The next one of Maiden will be on the turf, and then the committee's prize on the turf. Of course, our final poly track race will be race number 11 at class 4 coming up at 5:55. So our last race on the turf will be race number 12 at 6:25 here this evening. So 6:25 for the final race. Heading across the turf towards the poly track they go now. There's Media Captain CC Wong in the saddle, and Blue Diamond Ruben takes the right on it. So we're about 5 minutes away from jump time. There's plenty of support here for the Cosmos at $12. Nunez still looking for that outright victory. He did get the dead heat win on Speedy Dragon earlier on, but I'm sure he'd like to knock in another one just to keep the momentum going without a win here on Friday. So he rides the Cosmos here for Mark Walker in race number 8. I put him on top, 5, 6, 2 and 4. Back soon with race number 8.
Nice. Craig, well done to you. So plenty of 5s from the Cosmos, from the broadcast team for the Cosmos, by Darcy Brahma, Manuel Nunez. Manny's not having a great weekend, is he? He had half a win. That's something.
It's better than no wins.
So Speedy Dragon and who was it? Golden Sword. Saw the connections of both horses leaving the champagne room with half a bottle each. No, not really, but it was a thrilling finish. That Golden Sword has got
Resilience,
such
eh?
He's so good.
He's very good.
You watch the replay, and you're thinking, well, how on earth did he dead heat this race? So that was a really good performance from him.
I think
he was disappointed. I think he felt that Bush should have won.
No, I think it was the most fantastic performance by the horse. He raced 3 wide. That was a bit of a strange race up front. I thought the 3 leading contenders sort of taking each other on like that.
It's funny because Craig made the point after the race about how Nunez got to the front and he dropped the anchors, and the way they were racing, I was calling it, and they were 4 across the track. I half expected to look down at the TV screen and for it to say first 424-1 or something, and it said 25-1. So, yeah, there had been a bit of pace in the race.